What is up, you guys? I thought I would do a quick little video today. Every time I try and do this video, something goes wrong. The camera angle sucks, or the lighting sucks, or something goes wrong. Anyway, I wanted to do a quiz to find out whether or not I'm a narcissist. Now, let me give you a little background. I have no reason to, actually, I do have reason to suspect I may be a narcissist. So I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for some time now. And the only thing I can think of is, Barbara, why do you think that anyone gives a about you or anything that you have to say? Like, is there some sort of disorder going on here? So I decided to find out. And I'm gonna take this handy dandy little narcissism quiz. There's a fly flying around and it like scares my dogs and then it scares me and then oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Let's find out, am I a narcissist? Let's get this party started, right? Okay, first it asks you whether you're female, male, or other. And then it asks you to choose between two statements. And I think there are 40 questions, so let's see how this goes. Woo! Number one, A, I have a natural talent for influencing people, or B, I'm not good at influencing people. I don't know, I think people maybe are influenced by me for some reason sometimes, because people say that. So, A, I guess? Number two, A, modesty doesn't become me, or B, I am essentially a modest person. I am a modest person. 3, A, I would do almost anything on a dare, or B, I tend to be a fairly cautious person. Ooh, I would do anything on a dare. It's my dog tap dancing, just so you know. So, number 4, A, when people compliment me, I sometimes get embarrassed, or B, I know that I am good because everyone keeps telling me so. I get so embarrassed when I get a compliment. I'm trying to get better about it and just say thank you. Number 5, the thought of ruling the world frightens the hell out of me, or B, if I ruled the world, it would be a better place. Kind of both, but it would probably be a better place. So 6, A, I can usually talk my way out of anything. That's A. Or B, I try to accept the consequences of my behavior. I mean both, but I don't like to talk my way out of things. Like if I get pulled over, I'm not gonna be like, but officer, like, bitch, you were doing this. Like it's almost embarrassing to me. Like if you got caught stealing, like, I hate it when people like, you get caught doing something and you try to lie on top of that. Now you're like a lying thief or a lying driving texter or like whatever you got pulled over for. Like it drives me crazy. So B, I try and accept the consequences of my behavior. Number 7, A, I prefer to blend in with a crowd, or B, I like to be the center of attention. I kind of end up being the center of attention because I'm kind of like the class clown. I'm not in class anymore. It's been a long time, let's just put it that way. But yeah, I kind of end up being the center of attention, but I also feel kind of weird about it and self-conscious. So I'm just gonna put I like to be the center of attention because I end up being that way. 8, A, I will be a success, or B, I'm not too concerned about success. I am concerned about it, so I'm just gonna put I will be a success. Number 9, A, I am no better or worse than most people, or B, I think I'm a special person. I'm special. My mommy told me I'm special. We're all special people. Sesame Street told me I'm special too, so. 10, A, I am not sure if I would make a good leader, or B, I see myself as a good leader. I only see myself as a leader because I don't do well following. 11, A, I am assertive, or B, I wish I were more assertive. I think I'm more assertive than non-assertive. 12, A, I like to have authority over people, or B, I don't mind following orders. I don't mind following orders, but like people are kind of dumb a lot of the time, so I'm just like, I'm just gonna put B, I don't mind following orders. 13, A, I find it easy to manipulate people, or B, I don't like it when I find myself manipulating people. I don't manipulate people. Why would I manipulate somebody? For what? For why? You know? So B. 14, A, I insist upon getting the respect that is due me, or B, I usually get the respect I deserve. Neither. I don't get respect, and I don't insist upon it, so I don't know what to put there. I guess I get the respect I deserve, because I probably deserve none, so. 15, A, I don't particularly like to show off my body, or B, I like to show off my body. I like to be free, is the thing. I'm not trying to show off anything, because I'm not that hot, but like, I don't like clothing. I'm a SoCal girl, born and raised, so I'm like, not wearing clothes. Plus it's just hard to put them all on. Let's say I like to show off my body, because why not? 17, A, if I feel competent, I'm willing to take responsibility for making decisions, or B, I like to take responsibility for making decisions. If I feel competent, I'll take responsibility. 18, A, I just want to be reasonably happy. Or B, I want to amount to something in the eyes of the world. I just want to be happy, yo. 19, A, my body's nothing special. B, I like to look at my body. My body is nothing special and I don't like to look at it, so. 20, A, I try not to be a show-off. Or B, I will show off if I get the chance. Don't like to show off. 21, A, I always know what I'm doing. B, sometimes I'm not sure of what I'm doing. Who knows what they're doing all the time? Like who? B. 22, A, I sometimes depend on people to get things done. Or B, I rarely depend on anyone else to get things done. I rarely, I guess. 23, A, sometimes I tell good stories. B, everybody likes to hear my stories. People don't like to hear my stories, even though they're pretty good. Whatever. I'm usually just bitching or complaining though, so I'm gonna put sometimes I tell good stories, A. 24, A, I expect a great deal from other people. Or B, I like to do things for other people. B. 25, A, I will never be satisfied until I get all that I deserve. Or B, I take my satisfactions as they come. B, because that's just the way it is. You really do be like that sometimes. All the time. For some of us. So. 26, A, compliments embarrass me. Or B, I like to be complimented. I get embarrassed, so A. 27, A, I have a strong will to power. Or B, power for its own sake doesn't interest me. Power for its own sake does not interest me. 28, I don't care about new fads and fashions, is A. And B is, I like to start new fads and fashions, B. 29, I like to look at myself in the mirror, A. B, I'm not particularly interested in looking at myself in the mirror. I'm not particularly interested. I mean, I just try to make sure that I don't have like broccoli hanging out my teeth, you know, like the basics. 30, A, I really like to be the center of attention. Or B, it makes me uncomfortable to be the center of attention. It makes me uncomfortable sometimes. I know there was a question similar to that earlier that was kind of like both, but yeah. 31, A, I can live my life any way I want to. Or B, people can't always live their lives in terms of what they want. Kind of both, but like, I'm kind of just living my life any way I want to, so. 32, A, being an authority doesn't mean that much to me. B, people seem to recognize my authority. A. 33, A, I would prefer to be a leader. Or B, it makes little difference to me whether I'm a leader or not. I prefer to lead, I guess. Unless you're way more competent than I am, and then by all means, makes life easier for me, so. 34, A, I'm going to be a great person. Or B, I hope I'm going to be successful. B. 35, A, people sometimes believe what I tell them. Or B, I can make anybody believe anything I want them to. I mean, I can. I don't abuse that power, but I can, so I'm gonna choose B there. 36, I am a born leader. That's A. And B, leadership is a quality that takes a long time to develop. I think I'm a born leader, so A. 37, A, I wish somebody would someday write my biography. Or B, I don't like people to pry into my life for any reason. Neither. But my biography would be a good one, so I'm just gonna put that. I don't wish somebody would do it. 38, A, I get upset when people don't notice how I look when I go out in public. Or B, I don't mind blending into the crowd when I go out in public. I don't mind blending into the crowd. 39, A, I am more capable than other people. Or B, there's a lot that I can learn from other people. There's a lot that I can learn from other people. 40, A, I am much like everybody else. Or B, I am an extraordinary person. Both though, you know? I'm just gonna put B, because everybody's special, everybody's extraordinary in their own way. Score my narcissism quiz now. That's bull. My total is 17. Between 12 and 15 is average. I scored the highest in authority. Exhibitionism and superiority were second. Self-sufficiency is third. Exploitativeness, vanity, and entitlement were last. Wow, so we'll get into what these traits mean in a little bit. Right now I have to go pick up my daughter, so I will see you guys in a minute with that info. What the hell? What is up, guys? It is the next day now. I ran out of time filming yesterday. No, yeah. I totally ran out of time. I went to go pick my daughter up, and after that, I just had no time to record anything else. So I'm gonna finish the video now. I wanted to discuss my score, which was 17. Remember, between 12 and 15 is average. It says celebrities often score closer to 18. Narcissists score over 20. Oh, so that means I'm not a narcissist. I thought because I got above average that I was a narcissist. Another thing though that I was thinking as I was like watching the footage back is I was looking at a few of the questions, and I think the ones that got me or that put me over the average were the ones that ask like, do you think you're special, and do you think you're exceptional, or do you think you're just like everyone else? And also there were a lot of toss-up questions where I was like, well, literally neither one of these fits me at all. But either way, my total was 17. Let's dive into my narcissistic traits. Basically, they give you a point for each narcissistic trait that you have. The narcissistic traits are authority, self-sufficiency, superiority, exhibitionism, exploitativeness, vanity, and entitlement. So, my strongest trait is authority. I got 6 points for authority. We're gonna get into what that means in a second here. Tied for second place are exhibitionism and superiority. I got 3 points for each of those. In third place, we have self-sufficiency, and for that I got 2 points. And tied for fourth place, we have vanity and entitlement. For each one of those, I got 1 point. So now we're gonna dive into what each one of these narcissistic traits means. Authority refers to a person's leadership skills and power. People who score higher on authority like to be in charge and gain power, often for power's sake alone. You scored particularly high in authority, suggesting you see yourself as a leader or someone who values power. I had to say it's the former rather than the latter. Power for power's sake doesn't interest me at all. I just happen to sort of naturally move into leadership roles. That's just me. What can I say? Exhibitionism. This trait refers to a person's need to be the center of attention and willingness to ensure that they are the center of attention, even at the expense of others' needs. I mean, I'm just a class clown, yo. I'm just out here. What can I say? Like, but I definitely don't at the expense of others' needs. I don't know. I mean, maybe so. Maybe I can be so outgoing and other people are just like, you know, I'm not really like feeling this right now. I'm just like, come on, guys. But not in a sense that like I want to trample other people's feelings to get what I want. Like I compromise, you know what I mean? So whatever. Superiority. This trait refers to whether a person feels they are more superior than those around them. You scored particularly high in superiority, suggesting you feel you're superior to most. Again, I think those questions that ask, do you think you're special or do you think you're like everyone else? I think those got me, and you guys, if you watch the video, will understand where I was going with that. I wasn't saying I'm special and you're not. I was saying that we're all special, but they took it as I feel superior to others, which is not the case by a long shot. Self-sufficiency. This trait refers to how self-sufficient a person is. That is, how much you rely on others versus your own ability to meet your needs in life. Exploitativeness. This trait refers to how willing you are to exploit others in order to meet your own needs or goals. Okay. Vanity. This trait refers to a person's vanity or their belief in one's own superior abilities and attractiveness compared to others. Scored low on that one, thank goodness. Entitlement. This trait refers to the expectation and amount of entitlement a person has in their lives, unreasonable expectations of especially favorable treatment. People who score higher on this trait generally have a greater expectation of entitlement, while those who score lower expect little from others or life. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone. The verdict is I'm not a narcissist. Let me know if you guys decide to take this test and what you guys scored, what your highest narcissistic trait is. Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video and want to see more, hit the subscribe button and the little bell. That way you'll be notified when I post new videos. We can party together. So cool. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.